Hey, welcome everybody. Steve Jackson here with Evolve Guitar. Today we're going to be checking out the song Papercuts from Machine Gun Kelly. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for the tab for this song if you're interested in that. And hey, let me know in the comments below what other tutorials you'd like to see, and please consider subscribing. So the first thing we're going to do in this song is play some power chords. It's pretty simple. I'll break the whole thing down for you though. It's going to sound kind of like this. Alright, so we're doing here, like I said, it's just some power chords. So the first one we're going to do is called the B5 power chord. And all that is the second fret of the A string and then the fourth fret of the D string. And it's really up to you if you'd rather use your ring finger here or your pinky. Either way works fine. But what we're going to do is strum this 4 times, strumming downwards. And then the 5th strum, we're going to do a strum up, and it's going to be a little quicker. Like that. Let me do that one more time for you. Okay, now we're going to switch chords. We're going to go right here. This is called G sharp 5 if you're interested in that, but you don't really need to know that. All we're going to do is play the 4th fret of the E string, 6th fret of the A string. And for this, we're going to actually start on an up strum, and then we're going to go down. Okay, so up and then down, like that. And that one's kind of a quick strum too. And then we're going to go down, and then down up. So up, down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up. So let me play that whole measure for you. So now from the beginning. All right, then we're gonna do exactly the same strumming pattern and the same rhythm, but we're just gonna switch chords. So the next chord is gonna be right here. We're gonna be on the 6th fret of the A string and the 8th fret of the D string. And again, like I said, we're gonna do the same strumming pattern. So we're gonna go down, 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 up. One more time. All right, now we're just gonna move up 1 fret, same string, same fingers, 7th fret here on the A string, 9th fret on the D string. And just like we did in the previous measure there, we're gonna start with an up strum and then a quick down. And then down, down, up. So up, down, 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 up. So let me play the whole intro part for you now. All right, so next up there's this cool lead guitar part that comes in and it sounds kind of like this. So the first thing you want to do is on your amp, or if you have distortion pedals, you want to have some distortion or overdrive, something like that, to get a lot of sustain and get that tone that he's using there. But it's a pretty simple part. What we're going to do is play the 14th fret on the B string, and we're going to play that twice. Okay, right after we do it the second time, we're going to do a whole step bend. So what that means is I'm going to play the 14th fret, I'm going to bend it up until it sounds like the 16th fret. So like that note right there. We want to bend here until it sounds like that. Hear that? So, okay. And then after we've bent it, we want to release it back to the original pitch at 14. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, one more time. Also, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm using 3 fingers here. I do that a lot, pretty much all the time when I'm doing a big bend. It really helps to you know, not have to use one finger. It's pretty tough to do that with one finger. So I always use multiple fingers, sometimes 3 fingers to do that. So, okay. After that, we're gonna release it and go right to the 12. So that's part of the reason I'm using my ring finger here to start, because then when I get to this 12, my pointer finger is already there. So, okay, then I'm gonna go to 11, and we just play that twice. And we just hold it. You can add a little vibrato, sounds cool. All right, then it repeats. It plays exactly the same thing, just with an extra note at the end. So it's gonna go 14 again, that same 14 full step bend release, to 12, to 11, and then back to 12. And add a little vibrato there too. All right, now in the verse, we got this heavy guitar part that comes in. It sounds like this. All right, so it's really the same chords that we played in the intro. It's exactly the same thing. The difference is that, one, we got all this distortion sound, you get that heavy sound. The other thing is that we're just gonna play twice. So I'm gonna go down, up. You could go down, down. Either way is fine. But the main thing though is we need to rest right after we play it like this. So the way I'm doing that, as you can see, I'm kind of using both hands. So I'll go strum, strum, and then I'll take my right hand and I'll just lay it on the strings to stop everything. And I even do it with my left hand also to make sure it's really, really dead. So both of my hands are just laying down on the strings, muting everything right after. Then I'm just gonna move on to the next chord, which is this 4-6 here. So, and then just like we did at the beginning, we're on 6 here and 8 here. Just 2 strums and a rest. Then we're gonna move up to 7 and 9. And then this one is just slightly different. We're just gonna go strum, 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 rest, strum, strum, rest. Like, so that was a little quicker. So, still just those rests in between. That's kind of the key. So from the beginning of this verse part, now in the bridge section, it's gonna do basically the same thing, just minus a couple of the rests that we did. So it's gonna start off exactly the same. It's gonna go, and then here, we're gonna go, so same chords, just without the rest. So we're gonna go twice here on this 2-4, rest, and then the 4-6, rest, and then the 6-8 here, and we're just gonna go down, 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 just 4 of those, and then move up 2 frets, 7 and 9. We're gonna go down, down, and then down, up, down, up. So, play that whole part now, that bridge section. Now, when we get into the chorus, we're gonna do, again, almost the same thing, just like a slightly different strumming pattern. The first 2 chords, again, it's the same chords in the same order, just we're taking out kind of the rests now. So we're gonna go 2 and 4, just like we've done a few times, this B5 power chord. But now we're just gonna strum down 4 times. Now we're going to that next chord in our pattern, 4 and 6, and we're gonna do the same thing 4 times, just down strums. Then we're gonna move up to 6 on the A string, 8 on the D, just like we've done before. We're gonna go 4 down strums, and then we're gonna move up 1 fret to 7 and 9, and do 4 more down strums. So just like this.